Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, Usman here. We'll be exploring the ways and methods to unlocking happiness. We'll try to understand this energy of life purpose, facial profiling, and energy profiling. Starting with the etymology of word happiness, hap means luck or chance, and ness denotes a state. So there is how the word happiness is formed. Moving to the definition of happiness. Happiness is a state of well-being, contentment and satisfaction, characterized by positive emotions and a sense of fulfillment. It encompasses feelings of joy, pleasure, overall positivity in life. Happiness is often associated with personal growth, meaningful relationship, the pursuit of goals and aspirations that align with one's values and desires. The objective of today's presentation include to understand the significance of aligning with our life purpose for achieving happiness and fulfillment. Secondly, we'll recognize the importance of facial profiling in understanding emotions and its contribution to overall well-being. Thirdly, we'll learn about the energy profiling and how it aligns with one's energy that promotes happiness and personal growth. Before we move on to the definition of life purpose, I would like to share a quote by Rumi. Everyone is born with a purpose. If one does everything else and not his purpose, he will not be successful. But if one only does what he's born to do, and that is his life purpose, he will be successful. Moving on to the definition of life purpose is a central guiding principle or reason for existence that gives meaning, direction, and fulfillment to individual's life. Importance of aligning with one's life purpose. Number one, the life purpose gives us a sense of direction in life, where we stand today in life, and what are the steps that I need to take to reach my vision in life. Second benefit of discovering your life purpose is that it increases motivation. In fact, I use the term of internalization of motivation. With the clarity of life purpose, you are not dependent upon the external motivator factors, with what I term it as the internalization of motivation. And resilience in times of adversity is the third most benefit of knowing and having a life purpose. Because we are living a life of challenges and hardships. And the life purpose and the clarity of life purpose is always there. And it works as a resilient factor to cope up in times of difficulty, pain and challenge. A few examples with which we can relate life purpose. Number one is Nelson Mandela. Mandela dedicated his life fighting against the apartheid in South Africa, advocating for racial equality and human rights. Mandela's unwavering commitment to justice and equality inspired millions around the world. The main reason behind it was the clarity about his life purpose. The second example was Mother Teresa, who devoted her life to serving the poor, sick and marginalized in the society. It was the clarity about her life purpose that made her do all that service to the humanity and mankind. I'll be discussing briefly about the US purpose discovery system. If you see the system, the first thing is knowing your own self. In that system, knowing your abilities, your inabilities or weaknesses, your signature strengths, your core values and character are the main elements that help us identify who we are and who we are not. The second segment or the second part of the framework of the US life discovery system, life purpose is what the world needs or the problems that the world is facing right now. In this third step, what we do is that we align our abilities with the world needs and problems. After the alignment of, of our abilities and strengths, and knowing what are the potential problems of the world, the mankind that we can help or serve with, Then we devise an action plan using SMART goal setting. I would just like to mention that the point where mentors and coaches play a significant role in this life purpose discovery system is that potent differentiation between our desire, needs, and purpose. Potential purpose needs to be a service or a product that we develop that can serve the mankind, human, society, and the people. So once we have devised an action plan using the SMART goal setting, from there we can conclude our life purpose or extract our life purpose that can be a single line statement which is sufficient to live the rest of your life and all the benefits and examples I have given before in the presentation. Now we move on to the facial profiling and happiness. The facial profiling and its significance in understanding emotion is that it helps us very strongly in normal non-verbal communication. Facial expressions are a form of non-verbal communication that conveys emotions more effectively than words alone. Second significance is self-reflection or self-awareness. Analyzing our own facial expressions through facial profiling allow us self-reflection and introspection. And lastly but not least, it's emotional awareness. Cultivating awareness on facial expressions allow us to actively participate in shaping our emotional experiences. Now, how does facial expression reflect inner feelings and contribute to happiness? Number one, expressions of emotion. Facial expressions are natural responses to our emotions, conveying joy, sadness, anger, fear, or other feelings. Secondly, it has an impact on others. Our facial expressions not only reflect our internal state, but also influence how others perceive and interact with us. Lastly, it's about practice and awareness. Cultivating awareness on our facial expressions allow us to actively participate in shaping our emotional experiences. So these are some significant factors that facial expression or facial profiling can bring to our life and life of others. Coming to the examples of facial expressions, I would like to refer over here work done by Paul Ekman using his facial action coding system. If we see a person who has a joyous or a joy feeling on his face, the facial elements will be discussing them one by one. The outer corner of the lips will be pulled upwards, which denotes action unit number 12 according to Paul Ekman. The cheeks will be raised. Action unit number 6 will be engaged in that facial expression, and we will be having crow's feet, wrinkles around the eyes, where action unit number 6 and 12 are involved. Now we move on to the second expression, which is excitement. The eyebrows will be raised and drawn together. That represents action unit number 1 and 2. The eyes are widened. Action unit 5 and 7 are involved in that facial expression, and mouth is slightly open where action unit number 25 is engaged, and lastly tension in the lower eyelid will be seen, which denotes activity in the action unit number 26. The next facial expression is gratitude. Slight raise of the eyebrows. Action unit number 1 and 2 will be engaged in this emotion. Eyelids will be slightly lowered. Action unit number 4 will be involved. Lips are pressed together with a slight smile. Action unit number 12 will be involved. And lastly, the head will be tilted forward a bit, involving action unit number 23. So this was a bit about how expressions are identified using Paul Ekman's facial action coding system. The facial profiling system that I have designed or developed is comprising of over 165 facial elements, and there are over 500 interpretations based on those facial elements. Next, we'll be moving on to the energy profile and its 5 energy types. Type 1 energy is in individuals who are radiant and spirited ones. Type 2 energy are graceful and gentle individuals. Energy type 3 people are empowered and vibrant individuals. Type 4 are confident and unique individuals, whereas type 5 are serene and wise individuals. We'll be going through each energy type and I'll be sharing their characteristics and a very common example so that you can relate to their energy profiles. So, coming to type 1 energy profile, they are bright, animated people, and a very well known example is Will Smith. Talking about the characteristics, type 1 energy people are lively, spontaneous, and optimistic. Individuals with type 1 energy are often creative, enthusiastic, and outgoing. They enjoy socializing, exploring new ideas, and embracing change with a sense of curiosity and adventure. Type 2 individuals, energy type individuals, are subtle, soft people, and a very well known example is Lady Diana. Talking about the characteristics of energy type 2 is gentle, nurturing, and empathetic. Individuals with type 2 energy are sensitive, intuitive, and compassionate. They possess a deep understanding of emotions and are skilled at listening and providing support to others. Type 2 individuals thrive in nurturing environments and value harmony and tranquility. Moving on to the type 3 energy type people, they are empowered, dynamic people. An example is Oprah Winfrey. Talking about the characteristics, type 3 individuals are dynamic, ambitious, and action oriented individuals. Individuals with type 3 energy are driven, determined, and goal oriented. They possess a strong sense of purpose and thrive in challenging situations that require resilience and perseverance. Type 3 individuals are natural leaders who excel in taking initiatives and make things happen. Moving on to the type 4 energy type, they are confident, unique people, and the example is Steve Jobs. Talking about the characteristic, type 4 energy is bold, analytic, and strategic. Individuals with type 4 energy are logical, detail oriented, and methodical. They excel in problem solving and critical thinking. They often perform tasks with a structured and a systematic approach. Type 4 individuals are innovative thinkers who thrive in environment that value precision and expertise. Moving to the last energy type, they are serene, wise people, and an example is Eckhart Tolle, who's known for the book The Power of Now. Talking about the characteristics about type 5 energy is that they are calm, grounded, and reliable. Individuals with type 5 energy are steady, patient, and dependable. They possess strong sense of stability and consistency, often serving as pillars of support for others. Type 5 individuals are good listeners and excel in the role that requires trustworthiness and reliability. Energy profiling and its role in understanding personal energy dynamics. Number one, understanding personal energy dynamics is very important. Secondly, harnessing personal energy, and lastly but not least, unlocking happiness. Creating a blend of clarity about life purpose, facial profiling, and energy profiling unlocks our inherent potential, leading to true happiness and a sense of life abundance. I have tried to introduce you with only few tips of integrating life purpose, facial profiling, and energy profiling. As CEO of US Life Coaching Company, I am thrilled to extend a special offer to all the attendees of the Happiness Summit. Our purpose discovery system, facial and energy profiling system are designed to unlock your fullest potential and lead you to a life of purpose, joy, and abundance. Concluding my talk, we have discussed the significance of aligning one's life purpose for achieving happiness and fulfillment. We were introduced with the importance of facial profiling and understanding emotions and its contribution in overall well-being. We learned about energy profiling and how aligning with one energy type can lead to happiness and personal and professional growth. I am thankful to the organizers of the Happiness Summit for giving me the opportunity to present my work to such a nice audience. Thank you very much.